show, but don't drown, though. I call him King Bryant, not let the crown show. Watch me get him.
Coming right up, the Timberwolves taking on the Heat.
Put me on top, city.
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live. And Greg, taking a look at this one here tonight. The clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done. And I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Gobert in its center.
A knockdown three-point shooter. Tyler Hero knows he has the green light to fire.
Towns for three. It's hauled in by Hero. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. It's a three-point game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Edwards. This game he had 28 points. Here's McDaniels. Offline with his three. It's been a quick start for Miami. Down low, Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
His versatility and unselfishness is what makes Jimmy Butler such a talented passer.
Edwards against Hero. And stolen by Butler. From 11 feet away. And Karl-Anthony Towns pulls it down. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And for Jimmy Butler, he's the type of player we know, Steve, that fills in the gaps wherever his team needs it.
Kevin, he's often the top scorer, defender, and playmaker for his team. His desire to win is unmatched. Jimmy Butler might be the most overlooked superstar in this league.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Edwards gets to Conley. Outside Edwards. So when we're talking about team identity, Greg, what would you say is the Miami Heat's identity?
Tough-nosed, aggressive, and hard-working. That's what attracted guys like Jimmy Butler here in the first place. And that's the style of ball they want to continue playing.
Heat have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Back to Butler. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Rozier for three.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Back to Edwards. Pass to Towns. The dish to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. And Miami making a change here. Robinson's checked in.
Duncan Robinson.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Timberwolves trail by 9. Here's Towns. And that one is good.
That breaks their string of misses. Now 1 for 5. You can feel their sense of relief.
Miami's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Butler. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And with an 80s.
And another one falls.
And this is all you need to know about the year he's having. He's coming up on the single-season franchise scoring record.
And when he does get there, I bet it's a long time until someone matches it. Here's Butler outside for Robinson. knocks down the 3 ball.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Edwards passes to Conley. There's the 3. That's good from Edwards on the assist from Conley. Edwards got 6 points.
Edwards makes it dueling three-pointers, showing some leadership, getting that one back.
Miami leading by 7. Outside Robinson. And a wide open look for Hero. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
For the Heat, their last game, a loss to the Celtics in Boston.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road. I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Outside Butler. It's tipped. Towns with the steal. Edwards finds Conley. Back to Edwards. It's Edwards on the wing. That's a 2 from Towns. And again, it's Minnesota.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Robinson passes to Hero. Here's Adebayo. Up and in on the layup.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Conley scanning the floor. From the arc. That one doesn't drop.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Adebayo kicks to Hero. Pulls up. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Now, here's Butler. 5 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Hero. Hero can't get that one to fall. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Heat out front, up 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
We've got Kevin Love. Hero out there with Duncan Robinson. Then it's Martin. And it's Jaquez in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Edwards, that's good.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's Robinson. Outside, Hero. From past the arc. Hero can't get that one to fall. Feeds to Edwards. Got a piece of it. Here's Jaquez. And that one is hammered home.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy Butler made some headlines a while back when he said he wished the NBA would allow more of the scrapping we saw in decades past. So would I. He says that would suit his game, though. Jimmy said, I want to run into people and see who falls down first, who's going to quit first. That's the style of basketball I like to play. Kevin?
Yep, you're right. And it shows, D.A. It shows. Thank you so much. Up top, Hero, covered by Morris. And here we go with Morris, running it up the court. Edwards dishes to Anderson. Morris passes to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker flashing the athleticism right there.
Hero against Morris. Hero kicks to Love. Outside Martin. Love with the screen on Anderson. Three-pointer. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 3. Edwards can't hit.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Here's Hero. Almost, but it rolls out.
Well, so far, his cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
Out left to the wing. Here's Alexander Walker. And it's all evened up. Alexander Walker's got 7 points here in this quarter. And for players, Steve, being traded is always a possibility. Deep down, how challenging is it hearing your name in the rumor mill?
Kevin, it's very challenging, especially when you're happy where you are and your family is happy. No question, it's one of the few downsides of being an NBA player, being traded.
So both teams making some changes here. Rozier, the pass to Butler. Back to Rozier. Heat moving the ball around. Adebayo the screen. Martin finds Adebayo. Clock at 6. Miami needs to get a shot off. Over in the corner, Rozier. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. So they take the lead. And it's a 3-point Minnesota lead.
Wow, look at the release. Towns with a quick trigger.
And there's the pass to Robinson. And again, it's the Heat missing. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Pass to Edwards. Another bucket. Wow.
And for this franchise, he's now tied the record for most points in a single season.
That tells you all you need to know about him offensively. He is ultra savvy and ultra skilled. Robinson down low. Edwards there. Robinson kicks to Adebayo. Shoots from the baseline. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Proving he has the touch from mid-range. Bam Adebayo showing you another dimension of his game.
And recently, Smitty, we've seen Bam Adebayo step it up.
Yet another bucket.
And he's done it. A new single-season franchise scoring record. Great accomplishment from him in what's been an incredible run.
It's been a season for the ages for him, and one that will go down in the history of this franchise. Martin, the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Good communication, then Martin recognizing and making a great pass.
Rozier against Conley. Outside Edwards. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense.
Anthony Edwards.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards.
Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves. Number 9, Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
51 seconds left in the second quarter. They set the pick. That's a 2 from Rozier. And rebounded by McDaniels.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Towns kicks to McDaniels. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Passes it to Adebayo. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Highsmith. Pass to Adebayo. Second chance shot. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Conley left side. Over Rozier. And again, it's Minnesota.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Number 1, Kyle Anderson.
Conley with the 3, and that one released in time, but no good. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that. Terrific basketball instinct on display. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel. Shaquille.
A look here now at Minnesota. Last week of the season, they want the playoffs to start, but they still got to take care of business.
And now switching over to our current game, what a tough start for the Miami Heat.
One place that they're losing ground is on the backboard. And it's not that they've been terrible. They've just been simply outworked.
You know what it's called, Ernie?
What's that? Static?
That would be called poor communication.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. We always see Terry Rozier going all out, don't we, Greg, to make an impact offensively.
Kevin, I just love the way his offensive repertoire has evolved over the years. This guy came in as just a hard-nosed, tough defender, but boy, offensively, his skill set and development on that end is off the charts.
The Heat trail by 11. Rozier finds Hero. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Hero's got his second bucket of the night.
A focused individual. Hero's not going to let a little contact affect his shot.
There's the pass to McDaniels. Edwards inside. He's covered by Hero. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got the lead up to 11 now for the Timberwolves. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Rozier, the pass to Highsmith. Back to Rozier. Outside Butler. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. 4 on the clock. To the middle. And the rejection by Towns.
There's exceptional timing on that rejection. Love seeing Towns this aggressive on defense. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And Miami shooting around 41% on the night. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Butler passes to Adebayo. Gobert with the block.
Gobert is referred to as the Stifle Tower for a reason. He's an elite shot blocker.
McDaniels with the ball. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And here is Butler. 5 points in the game. Pass to Adebayo. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Out of bounds, Miami takes possession.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
The Heat trail by 16. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Butler with the ball. Working on McDaniels.
Good idea by Butler. Draw the contact while shooting. Get to the free throw line.
The Heat have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. Both good from the line that time. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Passes it to McDaniels. Lets it go from deep. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Trailing by 17. And the Heat call time here.
Start it.
Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Kevin Love.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
Count it, good. Heroes got 7.
From that range, Tyler is money, well inside his comfort zone as a shooter.
Conley dishes to Gobert. Out to Edwards. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Minnesota again turning it over.
And let's check out some of the numbers here on Karl Anthony Towns. He's been more than solid over the last month. 11th in free throw percentage. And he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And he's so explosive, so hungry. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he's top 5 in rebounding.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Heat culture seems to be a cliche, but it's not. Jimmy Butler says we never lost confidence in this group, in ourselves. We know what we're capable of. We just have to go out and prove it. We're not worried about anybody else, just the guys in our locker room, and coaching staff, ownership, management. Back to you guys.
Boy, David, aren't they locked in? There's something else. Thank you. Minnesota leading by 12. Outside, Towns. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 5th assist in this one. Inside, here's Adebayo. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. 10 points for Bam Adebayo.
Nice work in there by Adebayo. He sets a physical tone for this team.
Minnesota's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Outside, Towns. And here's Edwards from the arc. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
1:14 left in the third quarter. Down low, here's Adebayo. Gobert with the block. McDaniels finds Conley for 3. Edwards. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Timberwolves leading by 19 points. Outside, Towns. Jimmy Butler with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Over in the corner, Hero. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Butler kicks to Robinson. And just miss after miss right now. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Adebayo at center with Martin next to him. Duncan Robinson out there with Rozier. And it's Jaquez in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
And this team relies on Rozier's decision-making and using the pick there to create a shot for himself.
Reed the pass to Gobert. On the wing, Morris. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Lets the 3 fly. Edwards can't hit. The Heat trail by 19. Here's Jaquez. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Jaquez. Launches it. Sinks the three-pointer.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the unselfish play.
It's Edwards on the wing. The pass to Reed. This one for 3. Unable to get that one. The Heat shooting around 40% from the floor here. Here's Rozier. Boom, he jams it straight down.
For Rozier to be effective, that's just what he has to do. Keep moving, don't sit back and be passive.
Outside Edwards. There's the triple. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Edwards got 15 points here in the second half. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Now a timeout called by Miami. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
And the Heat making a change here. Highsmith is checked in. Mike Conley's checked in for Minnesota.
Your Miami Heat dancers.
Jaquez the pass to Highsmith. Outside Robinson. Pass to Adebayo. Outside for Robinson. Nailed from three-point land.
One of Robinson's specialties, the quick release off the catch.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. So the wing on the left, Reed. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Rozier finds Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen on Edwards. Robinson passes to Adebayo.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Edwards drives in. He gets that one. Edwards got 5 points now this quarter.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. To the middle. Highsmith's shot is good.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate, just sends the ball to an open shooter.
Minnesota calls timeout. The Heat making a switch here. Minnesota leading by 17. Out to the wing. Reed kicks to Conley. And here's Edwards from the arc. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 8th assist in the game. The Heat have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter on a roll. Rozier the pass to Butler. Now here's Adebayo. And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Reed. And it's McDaniels in for Anderson.
He's an ultra-quick lefty with a great feel for how to run a team. Mike Conley is a tremendous asset for this franchise.
Adebayo finds Martin. Adebayo with a screen on Towns. And it's Martin missing. Timberwolves on offense. They're on a 14-5 run. Pass to Towns. Shoots from the corner. And the shot goes in. 12 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. And here's Morris for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Butler's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's Rozier missing. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 16-5 run here. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Playing with good instincts. Nikhil making those around him better.
1:36 left to play in the final quarter. Butler deciding where to go with it. Outside, Hero. And the NBA's new CBA cracking down on the top spending teams, Greg, but also the bottom spending teams.
Yeah, before teams had until the trade deadline to hit the minimum salary floor. Now they've got to be there day one, or they lose out on luxury tax distributions, which could end up in the millions.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Minnesota.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And counting tonight's game on the season, they'll now have won 57 games this year.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Morris passes to Anderson. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Butler, and count it from 19 feet away.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, awful. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.